Hi, everybody. We'll give a few minutes for people to get on. Arnold Volker here at Next Innovations, sporting some new glasses that I'm trying out. So let me know what you think of the odd color for me. And we'll let things warm up and just give people a few minutes to get on. I think I got sound, right, Corey? All right. Well, I think we'll get started. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Arnold Volker at Next Innovations. Next Innovations is a manufacturer in Walker, Minnesota. We just had our, 21st anniversary. And morning, Janine. And we also have a line of blanks, and that's what we're focused on today. Today, we're going to talk a lot about wind spinners, maybe a little bit of a quiz. This is a state shape. So we've been doing lots of promotions, I think, on state shapes. Any guesses on what state shape this is? But first off, we'll start just on the press, and I have two cameras. So we're using the Geonite 20S, which is a 16 by 20 press, and definitely you need for our products to have a Nomax pad. So that's above and beyond the pad that the press comes with. And then we use craft paper. And we have it set on a medium pressure, 3 minutes and 30 seconds, 385 degrees. The first thing we're going to press is that state shape. And we're going to talk a lot about just our process, which is pressing two things at once, two sides at once, which a lot of you may not be used to pressing a two-sided part. We have registration marks on our prints, but if you don't have a big enough printer where we actually fold ours, the registration marks line up. You can use a window, you can use a light table. Definitely just fold the two things together so they match, and then the part goes right in the middle. So we're going to press this wind spinner of this unknown state shape, and we'll see if you guys have any guesses. And just kind of lay the part in there, fold the paper back over. We're also going to do just our normal 10-inch wind spinner. And I have another part. So lay the paper down first, unfolded, and put the metal in. Common mistake that I make is maybe trying to fit too many things on the press. So I just kind of go around, make sure that I have, don't have metal overlapping metal, because that would be bad. The parts would then stick together. We'll get our press kind of going here. And let me see if I can show you this. So that kind of shows you we're a little bit higher on the pressure than I'd like. We should be in the 3-4, but it's on the 5. 385 degrees, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So kind of just a little bit of a show and tell there on what ours is currently at. Now that I fuddled with the camera. Okay. But yeah, any feedback ever, please give us feedback on what is easier for you guys to see when it comes to that second camera. Here's another one. Obviously, everybody knows this state shape, backwards or forwards. And we're going to press something there. So keep in mind, no matter what state that you are in, we can do ornaments, state shapes for wind spinners. We have a few different sizes. This one, I believe, is an 8-inch. So we'll press that next. We appreciate your business. Those of you that have tried our paper, we do have sheet stock paper now. It's the same Coldenhove paper that we have, and works very well for our particular process and paints. Another thing I wanted to kind of talk about while our press is going is if you haven't tried this little blank. Corey, what's the name of this blank? This just an ornament snowflake shape. But here we have a bunch of different just wildlife. They're extremely easy to put art on. These are just kind of an animal themed. Cardinals are always popular. For those of you that are selling on Etsy, definitely cardinals, Amazon, cardinals are always popular. But I'm just kind of flashing through some that we've done, and then, depending on your customer, you could put the customer on the back. And I think these are, even though we call them ornaments, these could be luggage tags. These could be just about anything. You could screw them to a wall. So they could be just name tags for offices, kids' rooms, lots of things. So there's many, many uses. It's a very unique shape. Makes a cool sound when you drop it. But just kind of showing you a bunch of new ones that we're going to be releasing, for the pheasant hunter lovers out there. Blue jays are always popular. But definitely check out that particular shape because it's very forgiving. It's easy to put art on. So keep that in mind. Typically, I don't wear gloves. I usually use the hooks, but it is coming off at 385 degrees. You want to make sure that you get it off the press as quick as you can. Just we don't have many issues with paper sticking, but one thing that can cause paper sticking is humidity and just leaving it on the paper too long. So you'll see kind of a little bit of a sticking in a sense. That's the ink releasing from the paper. And let me start this next press, and then we'll talk about what we just pressed. So I'm going to press that other Texas state shape. Looks like Vicki just gave me the same thing here, but part of it is just getting you guys comfortable on pressing a two-sided part. So it's definitely not anything that's intimidating. Lost Texas. I don't know how I could lose Texas. Again, make sure you have everything lined up the best you can. Make sure that you have the paper on there very nice. Make sure you don't have parts hanging off the press. Make sure that your Texas is lined up with your print. And again, like I said, make sure you don't have anything hanging off. You don't want metal going over metal. There's an example I got a lot trying to put on here. So you want to just scoot things around. Okay. All right, and then put our craft paper back. Three minutes and 30 seconds, 380 degrees. Corey, you got any guesses on what state shape this is? What I love about pressing just dye sublimation parts in general, especially on ours particular paints, is just the vibrancy. Janine got Texas. This is New Mexico. So kind of not the coolest, not as cool as Texas, but a recognizable shape if you are from New Mexico. The other thing that I want to talk about is, you've probably heard me a lot of times, here's your report card. So you want to make sure after you press it that all of the ink has come off. If all of the ink is not coming off, then it's usually about pressure or time. Not enough time and maybe not enough pressure. So all of the ink should come off. Here's another cool thing that you can do with a two-sided part, especially on a wind spinner, is animation. So here you can see that the wings are up on one side, wings are down on the other. And when you spin this, it'll look like the old style cartoon where it's animated. And so that's kind of cool. But definitely you see a lot of vibrancy when it comes to just dye sublimation in general. Let's talk about folding out a wind spinner. So after you press it, obviously they ship flat to you. You can do this hot or cold, doesn't matter on wind spinners. Basically, we have YouTube channels too out there. Corey's got one that shows you how to bend a wind spinner. Hold the holes horizontal, put your thumbs and just fan it out approximately 60 degrees, half to 3/4 of an inch between the blades. Extremely simple. I see some people try to push too close to the center, just push further out and more in the middle, and that it's super simple. And you can push them flat, ship them to your customers or whoever you're sending them to. Okay. If you ever have questions, we do have a pretty good YouTube channel on bending wind spinners. I think next we're gonna go into some. I don't know if Vicky always sends the same print. Gives me two of everything, but it's the same art. We're gonna do some turtles next on clear. Okay. So we're gonna pull this off, swing the arm aside, pull off your craft paper, and just peel this apart. Typically what I do is just flip it over. Again, here's our report card. All the ink is off. Same time and temperature as if you were doing a one-sided part. So it's about as least amount of stress as can be to do a two-sided part. It's just a very simple process. I am going to start up this turtle. Again, lay down your print. lay the turtle on there, make sure that the turtle is facing the same direction as the print. Make sure that your wind spinner is not hanging off in any direction. And we'll start that one. Cool thing about just the colors is just how vibrant they are. And so this Texas shape, you know, you can, like, this has a heart on it. There's lots of things you could do, words or things. We do have templates for the different state shapes, but just really a fun thing to do. Everybody's kind of into their own states. So state shapes are something that's very popular. Right now we are pressing a wind spinner, but I want to show you the difference between the clear. So here's a new thing in our catalog. We have some running wolves. We have a artist in Spain that we commissioned to sketch and draw on our particular new pieces. So this is a new piece that's coming out for us. And we actually cut and grind this. And then here is the same one on white. And I know this crowd definitely likes, you know, they say white is bright. It's two different customers. On our wall art, we definitely sell more grind, and what makes us unique is the grind pattern. But you can see, so even in the comments, if you see this, definitely post and tell me which one you like better. The grind one looks a little bit darker, but you know, especially in like photographs and stuff, you know, the white, I think it's just two different customers, but keep that in mind. Definitely give our clear a chance, because it does attract a different type of crowd. Hopefully I explained that. Yeah, I love wolf stuff also. Hey Brent, it's always good to see recognized names on here. What do you think of my new glasses, Brent? Kind of sporting some purple blue glasses. I'm getting a little snow here in Minnesota where Brent lives. They got a little bit more than we do. Yeah, I'm gonna start dyeing my hair, maybe some purple blue streaks. Oh, don't say the Vikings colors. Next, we are going to press a 16-inch wind spinner. Thanks, Brent. So keep in mind, this is a 16-inch press, but most of our parts are made. I love it when she does that. She sends two of the exact same image. Yeah. She's trying to push her production work off onto me. That's what I think she's doing. Here's kind of just a bigger print. We have a bigger printer, so we can do these in one. But yeah, we're going to pull these off the press. Again, you want to remove this, flip it over just like that. Take a look at our report card as far as when it comes to the ink is off. I'll get this other one going, and then we'll take a look at that turtle. Just kind of show you how that turned out. So we are going to lay this big print on here. And so print first, then the part, and then we're going to fold it over. And just kind of feel for the edge of the press. You get a little bit of forgiveness because of temperature and heat. Over just a smidgen more. All right, we're going to make sure we get this lined up. It's a little bit easier back. In the back, we have a bigger press. Okay, so then we're going to fold. So this is the same press that you guys, most of you have, is a 16 by 20. We are going to fold the paper back on the other side of the print and get this pressed going again. A lot of times we use hooks to hang hot parts. I don't know if I have any up here, but it's kind of nice. You can just hang them up and let them air dry. I'd recommend hooks if you don't use hooks. But here is our turtle that we pressed. And let's see. It's not the same image like the wolves, but you can definitely see it's a little more artsy than an actual, the white is more like a photograph. Definitely for us, we sell a lot of clear, so keep that in mind. Again, just to quickly show you how to bend a wind spinner, same thing. Put the horizontal holes on each side, make that horizontal. Take your thumbs and push on the bottom half. Don't try to push the top half and the bottom half. That's the one thing I was trying to explain earlier. People try to push, I can't even do it, but they try to push like both sides at the same time. I'll pick on my own family. I gave my sisters a wind spinner, and a lot of people will bend them almost, how do you say that, Corey, like an ornament. They have this, they spin it all the way around in a circle, and then it does not catch the wind. The wind just blows through it. So back to what Corey stated earlier, you really want that about the 60 degrees. A lot of times we'll see them where they don't fan them out at all. At least then it catches the wind. But if you bend them too far, and then people will complain that they don't spin. So definitely don't want to overthink it. Just bend it out. It's probably about 2 inches at the most. Okay. Do you guys like the turtle? I kind of like the turtle. We've had it a long time. Okay. Any questions popping up? Smaller crowd the last few times than normal, so we got to try to get you guys back following us, watching for these. Definitely, if you have questions, make sure you ask. Dye sublimation is a very visually superior type process, and it's kind of fun because you can see immediate, quick results. A few other things maybe to talk about is what you can do with things. So just a simple refrigerator magnet. You can buy these extremely cheap. For all of these little blue jay or these one we called ornaments or snowflake ornaments earlier, just put a magnet on the back, makes a nice refrigerator magnet, or it could be stuck on lots of different types of things. All right, let's see how we did. Definitely love the vibrancy of, and this is a new one, I think, new art, Corey. Ouch, that is hot.
It's hot.
Yeah,
I think that one.
I don't know if this is.
have 3 new ones, and they're.
I think this is one.
Spring theme.
Yeah, this one's winter. It's got snowflakes, but
yeah, I think that's our.
Maybe one that Don just did.
Winter red or whatever.
Yeah, winter red. Definitely
More coming out.
like that. Just all the colors. Showed you how to bend them. They do come with swivels, obviously separate. They're in a separate bag, so watch for those. You put the swivels on later. They clip on the top. Another thing for displaying, definitely keep something like this in mind. We've been selling a lot of these. They ship flat, come with easy bending instructions, wind spinner display stand with a motor. You can hang the 11-inch and smaller on here. It's just a fun way to display things. Thank you, Jadine. Yeah, I like the turtle one. That's kind of my favorite. But yeah, keep the display stands in mind. We have lots of other types of wind spinners. When it comes to the cancer ribbons, it's definitely a great cause when you can help people raise funds and things for different one. This is for a local cancer society, Audrey's Purple Dream, that we've donated stuff in the past to. So there's lots of things. You can put names in there. We do have templates. I think these are actually even a free download, isn't it, Corey, as far as the art? 99% sure. If you don't always have art or the ability to create your own art, definitely go out and check out. We do have some free art. We do have some downloadable digital art. I'd say if I had to pick a favorite today, I don't know. I kind of like the blues in this Texas, so I kind of like the artwork. That cardinal would be a close second. Okay, turned out pretty nice. Another thing, if you haven't checked out our clearance section, for wind spinners, we have lots of military stickers left that can easily go on the wind spinners. These come, I think, in a couple different sizes, but check our website out. Is it under clearance, Corey? Clearance. Yeah. They're under the clearance section. There's a few different sizes. They come in packs. Incredibly good deal. We had lots of these over the years. Take advantage of our clearance section. We do have a code, I believe, on our catalog. So you get 10% off if you purchase over 200. Keep that in mind. We have lots of new things, whether it's shapes that we're known for, butterfly ornaments, Sasquatch ornaments, wind spinners, versatop tables. I mean, lots of different things out there. Love having just demos for you guys to see things. If you ever want to talk about business, just email me. I'll put my email address in there. If it's new products that you want to consider, or do I need help marketing? How do I make money at this? We've been in this business a fairly long time, so we've learned a few steps of what to do's and don'ts. So definitely reach out to me. There, I just posted my email address, but we can definitely try to help you out in any way that we can. On the business side of things, it's fun to purchase a press and a printer and that, but then how do you support that hobby? So kind of turning it into something more. Definitely, we've seen anything from stewardesses selling luggage tags to gift tags to, lots of different themes on the tables, gifts when it comes to anniversary presents and things like that. So unless anybody has anything else, that's all I really had for today. Corey, you got anything you want to bring up? Yeah. Okay. Well, definitely we appreciate your business. Buy American whenever you can. Support our U.S. economy. If you're ever up in Minnesota, stop by and see us. We are in Walker. And again, thank you for your business and thank you for joining me today. Have a great day. Have a good one. Bye.